Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. In this video, I want to talk about the top athletes for the U.S. Olympic team, what's significant about them, and again, reinforce why this team finished with a record-setting 121 medals, 46 of them gold. Both records for the Olympic Games in the modern era. The U.S. previous record for most medals was in 1984, 32 years earlier. We'll talk about why that is significant as well. What I want to begin with is just reading this little article from the Daily Mail. Gold Rush. USA's Olympics showing was most successful ever, winning 46 gold medals and 121 overall with Phelps, Ledecky, and Biles. We'll talk about all three of those athletes taking home the biggest haul. So that phrase gold rush, it's very interesting, it's very relevant in gematria to the United States of America. Gold rush in gematria sums to 104. And so does Jerusalem, which is now in the Zionist state of Israel. Notice that in the middle of Jerusalem are the letters USA, just like United States of America. The date the USA recognizes as its date of independence, July 4th, 1776, a date with 104 numerology. And that's no coincidence. The United States of America was created by a gang of Freemasons and Jewish banker tyrants who had empire and agenda on their mind, an empire and agenda that we're now living out worldwide. People talk about the Illuminati, the New World Order. This is what it is: Freemasonry, Zionism. These people are fulfilling prophecy. If you read the 66th book of the Bible, the final book, it's the book of Revelation, the book of prophecy, and in that book it makes the number 666 infamous. Prophecy equals 666 in Jewish gematria. Whole lot of prophecy coding all throughout these Olympics. Revelation, the final book of the Bible, has gematria of 121. The U.S. team just won a record 121 medals. The word prophecy in simple English gematria sums to 106. The U.S. team sent 106 returning medalists. The most famous of them all, Michael Fred Phelps II. Michael Fred Phelps II equals 106. Show you how Katie Ledecky and Simone Biles also fit in just a moment. With regards to United States of America and gold, they also have a connection through gematria, 228. This article was written by the Daily Mail on August 22nd, a date written 22/8 in the UK where the Daily Mail is out of. So, this year, 2016, their largest haul of medals since 1984, 32 years ago in Los Angeles. Think about the abbreviation LA. L is the 12th letter, A is the first, 12-1, a lot like 121. 1984 is also relevant because United States of America equals 84, the Twilight Zone equals 84, Revolutionary War equals 84. The name Serling equals 84 as well. That's the writer of the Twilight Zone. That show debuted in the year 58. Freemasonry equals 58, United States equals 58. This year's Olympic Games began on 5/8, August 5th. With regards to 2016 coming 32 years after 1984, America equals 32, so does UK, where we gained our independence from, supposedly. The date of independence, also a date with 32 numerology. Interrelated methods, before we talked about 104, also 32. Jerusalem in Pythagorean gematria sums to 32, which I should have wrote up here. Jerusalem, the small way, is 32. Let me show you this article from August 11th, front page of CNN. Success for the Simones. There's two Simones on the U.S. team, a gymnast and a swimmer. Success for the Simones, that headline 84, and not by coincidence. Again, they both swim for the United States of America. Show you what's interesting about both these women. Simone Biles is 4'9", which, it just speaks Manchurian, Very small, very gifted. A lot of these athletes are born and bred to be, And when I say bred, I mean their parents were chosen and possibly more. There could be mad science going on with a lot of these Olympians. She's born on Pi Day, March 14th, having to do with cycles and circles. She's born in Columbus. Columbus has gematria of 106, just like prophecy. The name Christopher has the same gematria as Freemasonry. Christopher Columbus is Freemasonry prophecy. Christopher Columbus was Jewish. He was sent over by the Catholic Church and paid for. The CC, the Catholic Church, the CC, Christopher Columbus. C is the third letter, 33, the number of Freemason obsession. So Simone Biles, born in a place of prophecy, born on a special date connecting to Pi. Pi has numbers that come back to prophecy. It's a deeper discussion. I have videos on it. Her birth name, Simone Ariane Biles, gematria of 85. This year, the Summer Games began on August 5th. The way we write that in the United States is 8/5. Simone Biles, which she's most commonly called, has gematria of 50. America equals 59. America equals 50. 50 states in America. Her name also sums to 59. 59 is a number stamped on black people all throughout history. Negro 59, Slave 59, Blues 59, Motown Records came out in 59. It's even stamped on black people in Africa. AIDS supposedly discovered in the year 59 in the Belgian Congo. Belgian Congo equals 59. The word kill in Jewish gematria sums to 59. If you're new to my channel, I've done a lot of work on this racist stamp and what it's meant fatefully for many black Americans and black people worldwide in history. Simone Ariane Biles, her full name in simple English gematria sums to 184. The 84 stands out about that. Simone is a name with 75 gematria. Both her and the swimmer have that name. New World Order equals 75. The New World Order is a Masonic, Jewish, Zionist world order. Biles, gematria 47, number of foundation, very special number to Freemasonry, to this nation's independence on the 4th day of the 7th month. Simone Biles, which she also goes by, sums to 122, the number for God in the Jewish faith, Elohim. Her date of birth, numerology of 133, like government. And don't kid yourself. Our government might very well be, breeding these athletes for these rigged games by the numbers. A life lesson number of 43 connected to the word champion. Here's the swimmer, the other Simone. She's born August 2nd, 1996. A little bit older than Biles. She's born in Houston. Houston has the same gematria as Olympics. They both sum to 112, just like the word Zionist. Look at her birth name. Her full birth name, also gematria of 85. Again, the Olympics began this year, August 5th, 8/5. 76. The name Phelps equals 76. Katie Ledecky, born on the 76th day of the year. This country established in 1776. The word master equals 76. Her last name, Manuel, gematria of 66, like woman. Revelation, the 66th book. Her full name, gematria of 211, the 47th prime, bringing us back to that number 47. Birth numerology of 46. The word hero equals 46. 46 gold medals in these Olympic Games. Also, birth numerology of 26, the God number, very special number. There's a reason our English alphabet is 26 letters. In Hebrew, which is a letter and numeric alphabet, which is known, the word God also sums to 26. The Greek alphabet that the Bible was originally written in was 26 letters. Hebrew, Greek, Old Testament, New Testament, numbers, letters, all the same system. The English language is secretly the exact same thing, just the people that speak English aren't told this. It's a secret. It's because it's Freemasonry. It's secrecy. It's a secret society. Freemasons are who have built this world around us. Language, Olympic Games, calendar system, and all. So here's Katie Ledecky, born on the 76th day of the year. Katie Ledecky in gematria sums to 666, the prophecy number. Michael Fred Phelps, the name Phelps, simple English gematria of 76. He was 31 years old this year. 31's the 11th prime number. The word master has gematria of 76 and 31. This was the 31st Summer Games of the Olympiad of the modern era. which began April 6th, 1896. Freemason equals 96. April 6th is the 96th day of the year. Anyhow, Michael Phelps, the big star of the U.S. team at age 31. The name Phelps has gematria of 31. 31st Summer Olympiad. His full name in gematria sums to prophecy, matching the number of returning medalists for the U.S. team in this Olympics. And just as a reminder, the stadium, which had the opening ceremonies, the closing ceremonies, it was 66 years old this year. Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. The name of the stadium in gematria sums to 49, like Revelation, and also 58, like Freemasonry, like the day the games began, had their opening ceremony, 5/8 August 5th. The stadium also connects to Freemasonry. Americana also has gematria 52, like prophecy. Remember, they made a big deal that Usain Bolt won all of his races in lane 6. When you write out 6 as a word, it sums to 52. When you write out Jamaican, it sums to 52. Prophecy equals 52. 3 medals in lane 6, 666. The prophecy code's bigger than the United States because Freemasonry is international, and international Freemasonry is running things by the same code, the prophecy code. So this stadium's 66 years old. What's interesting is June 16th, that date. Some people say that the real 666 is actually the number 616. 616 is the real 666, what some people say. June 16th looks a lot like that number. Very interesting. So, finishing up here, the date this article was written, the tribute to the Simones, August 11th, that's typically the 223rd day of the year, a very special number to this nation, Freemasonry, the Bible, the original Gutenberg Bibles. Gutenberg Bible equals 66, by the way. It was 66 books in length. Originally published March 22nd or 22/3. Masonic equals 223. The Star Spangled Banner equals 223. The Synagogue of Satan equals 223. That's the name given to the false Jews who will rule in the end times in the book of Revelation, the book of prophecy. In this world, those are the Zionist Jews, Jerusalem, where we started. Something else interesting about Masonic, Jewish, the word gold in simple English gematria sums to 38. This year, in the United States of America, they had the golden anniversary of the Super Bowl. They played it on the 38th day of the year, hosted by the 49ers, named after the 1849 Gold Rush. Jewish equals 38. Masonic equals 38. Michael Phelps this year earned his first gold medal of these games 38 days after his birthday, June 30th. If you haven't seen my work on the Olympics, in the description, I'll link my Rio 2016 Games playlist. There's about 10 videos worth watching in there. So anyway, check this out. Gold on the periodic table, it has an atomic number of 79. 79. Its abbreviation is AU. A is the first letter. U is the 21st. A1, U21, 121, like 121 medals. The majority of them gold. Here was the final gold medal won by the U.S. team. It was the men's basketball team. They won on August 21st, winning the 121st medal. The 121st was gold. AU. ESPN's headline when they won was Team USA saves its best for last. That headline equals 79, just like the word champion. And what's the champion get in the Olympics? They get gold. Our entire language has been built around this understanding of the world. And it's very easy to see who has done it. You have to be a fool in complete denial to not see who is responsible for this system, keeping it a secret, rigging things this way. It's very clear who it is. Think about the word jewelry. Jewelry. What does that word start with? It starts with Jew. Who practices gematria? The Jewish faith. Not all of them, but that's who uses gematria. The Jewish people. The Jewish people are about to be in their 5,777th year on their calendar. They've been around for a long time. And in the time they've been around, they've been banned from almost every single part of the world. The reason they came here and created the United States of America with freedom of religion is so they could have free reign and strengthen their Jewish, Masonic, one world, new world order, banker tyrant empire. Look at this. Gematria equals 74. English equals 74. Jewish equals 74. Masonic equals 74. Holiday 74. Independence Day 74. On 7/4 in the U.S., the Jewish nation, created for furthering Jewish prophecy. Freemason equals 96. So does never again, the bullshit phrase for the hollow hoax. The first Olympic Games in the year 96, on the 96th day, it's always been this Masonic Jewish gang doing things by the numbers. These people worship wealth, they worship gold, they worship materialism, and they have taught the world to worship just like them. And they've taught the world to behave just like them. And for the last decade plus, they've been teaching the world to hate Muslims like them with their 9/11 and international false flag Islamic propaganda. The real terrorists, the real tyrants of this world are the Jewish people in high places. This isn't racism, this is the truth. And if you learn about the Jewish faith, if you learn about their belief system, a lot of things start to make sense in this world, such as how they believe the Goy should do all the work for them and they shouldn't have to work. The Goy are non-Jewish. There's a reason everybody's programmed to not say anything about the Jewish people, and this term anti-Semitic has been introduced, which doesn't even apply to them. You know? It's a Jewish world order. So here's the final point. The final point you need to know about. This year, the women won more medals than the men. The women won 61 medals, the men won 60, the women won one more. The women won 27 of the gold medals, the men won 19. Right now in the United States, there's all this predictive programming for women becoming the leaders. You know, it's in movies, TV shows, it's in politics. We're about to have the first female president, Hillary Clinton. It couldn't be any more clear. Notice it says the female athletes won 27 of the gold. The New Testament, which ends with the book of Revelation, Revelation equals 121, the 66th book. The first book of the New Testament is Matthew. Matthew equals 27. It begins with the 42 generations up to Jesus. The New Testament ends with the book of Revelation, the 27th book, or 66th book in the Bible, because there's 39 books in the Old Testament that the Jewish faith goes by. With regards to 66, the word woman also equals 66. So does freedom, so does empire. Important number to this nation for sure. I always remind, go back and watch my old video on the 13 colonies and the major 66 connection, foreshadowing the empire to come. From the U.S.'s birthday, July 4th, to the day they won their 121st medal, 49 days, Revelation, the small way, 49, the big way, 121. And here's what I forgot to mention. Rio sums to 42. So does the word female, so does the word lady, even the word bitch. Female, lady, bitch, they all sum to 42. The women outshine the men at the Rio Games in the record medal earning games for any nation. But this 42 is a special number. Rio 42, Olympian 42. New Testament, which ends with Revelation, equals 42. The New Testament begins with the 42 generations leading up to Jesus. The first Bibles published were 42-line Bibles, also known as Gutenberg Bibles. New World sums to 42. The Americas, known as the New World in the time of Christopher Columbus. New World 42. Back then, Freemasonry was running things. They've been running things for a long time. We're deep in the game. Freemason 42, Zionism 42, the word new in simple English gematria is 42. Some other interesting ones, United States equals 40, Olympics equals 40. I should have mentioned that Hillary equals 40. When you write out 40, it sums to 84. When you write out states, it sums to 84. When you write out United States of America, as we talked about, it also sums to 84. All these numbers related. Michael Phelps, 40 days after his birthday, won his second medal. It was the day his son turned 96 days old. Remember, all the divisors of 42 summed to 96. First Olympic Games on the 96th day in the year 1896. Muhammad Ali, the ritual sacrifice before the Olympics began. Muhammad Ali equals 96, opened up the 96 Games in Atlanta on the 33rd parallel. I've explained all these things several times. I just want to make sure they stick in people's minds. They know the information so they can share it and they can wake people up. But this is what it's all about. You know, these Olympics, they're to get people to celebrate things that are very important to the gang who rules over us. Gold, jewelry, materialism, competition, being number one, ego. The Olympics this year ended on August 21st. If you read Revelation 21:8, it's about all the things that people shouldn't be about. But if you read Revelation 21:8, you'll see that those are the things that most people in America are all about. And I don't think that's any coincidence either. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.